So welcome, here we are in the lobby of your new school. The first thing I want to show you is our blueprints and kind of an overview of the building. Here's our front entrance, the public entrance that you see we just walked through. We're now in the advisor's office. We tried to use as many existing spaces as we could without having to do construction. In the core area behind the front lobby is all our administrative areas. Business office, registrar, counselor, staff bathrooms. We built all those areas here in the core. This side of the building you can see a pod of classrooms with a shared workroom in the middle. This is our high school core classrooms. This side of the building you see that repeated. You have a storage room with classrooms circling that and kind of a racetrack hallway, if you will call it that. That's a mid-school side of classrooms. We have windows throughout the corridors and then windows in the classrooms, and they share that lighting. This was once a test lab. There was a 3,000 square foot lab here, and we've converted that to a science wing. So we have 3 labs, biology, chemistry, and physics, and then the corresponding mid-school classrooms. Other areas here are just scattered classrooms, gym. So it's about 48,000 square feet. So we're beginning our tour here today, just kind of looking at grounds and facilities. Everybody in Albuquerque knows the Journal Center. One of the things that really attracted us to this property when we found it was visibility. We've had multiple parents drive by and see the sign and pull in and talk to our construction crews, or not parents, but just public, and say, hey, what's this new school coming in here? We want to be a part of this. We believe that this particular property and its location in Albuquerque is going to provide accessibility for students all over Albuquerque and even outside in the surrounding region. So this is our east parking lot. This parking will be for all staff and students. There's also, you can see the grassy areas all around the building. We have almost 7 acres with about 3 acres of grassy, kind of just outdoor activity areas. We were lucky to find a building that had that tree and grass characteristic that we've all grown to love being in the valley. So a couple important things to note up here on the roof where we're at. As you can see, the building already had multiple existing skylights. I think there were 60 skylights. One of the feedbacks we got from teachers in early discussions with architects was they wanted natural light. So on the south side of the building, we have a big parking lot. We had enough parking over to the east in the other lot we showed you for students and faculty. So we're going to be striping 3 half-court basketball courts over here. You can also see there's a lot of grass back here, a sand volleyball court that was existing, some cottonwood trees and areas just where we can have PE classes and students can go out at lunch. We'll have wireless internet that will serve this area, so you'll be able to go outside with a laptop, connect to the internet. So here we are in the main lobby entrance. So this is the public entrance, so if you're late for school, you're going to have to come through this door because all the other doors are going to be locked. We have secured the lobby with new doors at these entrances and card readers. So the only way you're going to get into the student areas of the school is if one of our reception people gets up and scans you through these doors. There's one at either side. Big lobby desk. This was here previously. So we built this conference room so we can have private meetings with teachers, parents, governing council can meet here, foundation, PAC, PTA, all those groups. We're inside the conference room here. This is going to be a great space. There's plenty of light, power, data, all those things for meetings. This is an example of just one of the many offices that's in this core. This is our business office. So as you can see, a couple of these look into the lobby just for added security. This admin hallway breaks and goes around into a circle. So you have a couple other offices here. So as you can see, we're still under construction. We have a bathroom here that's dedicated just for the health clinic, which is behind me. Much larger space than what we currently have. This is our health clinic bathroom, easily accessible just for students who are not feeling too good. We're now in our new IT data room. This is kind of really important to the whole building. Our guy Adam here is working on card reader access, I think, right now. Is that right, Adam? Yeah. So the entire building, as I said earlier, will be locked down with card readers. You can see all the new blue Ethernet cables coming in for classrooms. The green wires you see, the entire building has a brand new wireless system. So we'll have wireless access throughout the building. Over here we have, for you techie guys, we have fiber into this building. So we will have high-speed, true high-speed internet access in this building. All of this stuff is brand new. All the new data cables, Cat 6 cable, brand new Hewlett-Packard servers, Hewlett-Packard radios. The entire infrastructure is new. We're entering into the teacher's lounge here. We felt like it was important in a new building to provide an area. Now that we're having high school and mid-school kind of combining two campuses into one, that we needed to provide an area where people could come for lunch, those kind of things. Full sink, refrigerator. We have an area here for vending. We piped water so that we can have commercial coffee pot in here, area for data for fax machine, new mailboxes, lots of cabinet storage. Again, you can also see natural lighting here, skylights installed in this area. We're going to head out now into the main student entry lobby. So this is where all students and faculty will come in the mornings. Kind of a nice big open area for students to congregate, move around. One of our subcontractors that installed our card readers, fire alarm system, security system donated this. That's a student announcement monitor. So at the front desk there'll be software and they can change announcements daily where students will see those. One of the things that you'll notice as we go into classrooms is most of the classrooms have occupancy sensors for lighting. So we've done a lot of work with the architects to make sure that we're saving as much energy as we can. We recycled a lot of material in this project. The carpet tiles that you see on the floor in the classrooms were here prior. They were in good shape, so we cleaned those before we pulled them up, and then we put those back down. So this is recycled carpet tile. The hallways and all the corridors, the ceiling tiles have been reused. So not only did we save money, but we helped the environment as well. This classroom we're standing in is a typical mid-school classroom, in a general classroom. Every classroom has an 8-foot tack board, 12-foot whiteboards, so nice big whiteboards in all the classrooms. And one of the things that we got in feedback from parents, students, faculty was we wanted a vibrant feel. Every classroom has a wardrobe. This classroom is unique in that it joins into a shared workroom. There's 9 classrooms in this pod that share this workroom. Let's move on into another classroom just so you can get an idea of some different colors in rooms. This is another example that you saw from our roof view, but a great shot of how the skylights bring natural light into these rooms. And you can really get a good idea looking back down this corridor here of how much light comes in through the exterior wall and then gets shared with these classroom windows. We polished the floors, so we used the existing concrete floors and had those polished, and all the corridors, art rooms, and science rooms. It has an interesting look because this building's had 3 renovations. So this entire mid-school pod, pretty much the whole building when we bought this building, was filled with office cubicles. This entire area of classrooms, from the front of the building all the way to the very back hallway, was one big room. These entire lengths throughout the building will have new lockers. I think total we'll have 725 new lockers. I'm standing now in the high school workroom. Probably the gem of the entire building are these beautiful pink cabinets left over from loveless psychiatric days. If you haven't Googled the building and found out, we believe that this is where the ghost of Xilinx maybe lives. The building is listed on haunted places in New Mexico, so you can Google it and find out yourself. So here I am inside the PTA lunch serving room. So we built this room so no longer will our PTA volunteers have to stand outside in the wind, cold at a folding table. The roll-up window again was an existing item that we left here. So this room was here, so this is just be a student kitchen, so we'll have microwaves throughout the countertops. Our PTA graciously has bought a new commercial double-door refrigerator for students who bring their lunches. This will be our new indoor eating cafeteria area, and it has a nice patio area as well, so there will be also some outside eating. There's a big drop-down 12-foot projection screen in this room. To my left, mid-school side of the building. To my right, high school side of the building. Bathrooms here for mid-school students. There's windows into all the science labs. So as students are walking down this hallway, they'll be looking directly into, for example, this is a biology lab. hence the green color in that room. So now we're walking from the high school kind of pod back towards the south of the building, as you can see. Just some classrooms, random classrooms along on my right. I think these are interim music classrooms. Once we get our phase 2 part of the building done, it's about 3,000 square feet, and that'll contain 2 new music rooms and a new IB art room. So essentially the phase 2 part of the project will be fine arts. This is the entrance to the science wing. As I said earlier, I think this entire 3,000 square foot area was originally a test lab with raised flooring, and it was just one big room. And now it's 3 labs and 3 classrooms. So as you can see in here, they're installing cabinets now in the chemistry lab. This is our biology lab. Both chemistry and biology have new built-in eye wash stations and showers with drains in the floor. Both of these labs also have built-in hoods, so we'll be able to do a mixture of chemicals in these hoods. It has built-in gas, water, and a roof vent with exhaust. So in the same theme of providing shared workspaces for teachers in common areas, this is a science prep room, so just a shared work room just for the science labs and science teachers. So we're in the mid-school art room. I talked a little bit earlier about a phase 2 and kind of a new fine arts wing. So this will connect to the IB art room eventually. Well, they'll be able to go outside. There's areas where they can do, if you've been to the campus here lately, you've seen they're doing outdoor work now. So they'll have an exit right out of the classroom. That'll be shared with the IB room, which in just a few months there'll be a new door here which will go into the high school side. So they'll be connected here to share the exit, and they also share a workroom, and there'll be a door joining into the workroom to the IB art classroom as well. These will be IB seminar type rooms, so they have built-in screens. One of the big things when we first saw this building that just blew us all away was the fact that an existing office building with a full-size gym. And yes, you're seeing carpet on the floor. There's also, they had installed soundproofing on the ceiling and around the walls. Pretty much your typical gym. We're happy to have it. I hope this gave you a good overview of the building. You got to kind of see what things are looking like. We're going to have inspections in the next few weeks. We should have a certificate of occupancy and kind of have the keys to the building by early June. Early August, we're going to have an open house. So you will have an opportunity to come in and see this for yourself. We want to thank you again for your support. We could not have done this without you. As you've already heard tonight, in just a short couple of weeks, we raised $50,000 from your donations that made this possible, so thank you again. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make